Time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
More heat and humidity across central and eastern Kentucky on this Wednesday, and with that weak frontal boundary in the area, moisture around, that's produced a few scattered showers and storms, mainly up and down the I-75 corridor. Isolated afternoon storms, I think now going to be possible with Debbie's remnants off to our southeast, just based on the latest data. That next frontal boundary Friday, as we've been telling you the last few, it could bring a stray storm chance, but also pleasant air behind it. And we're looking at the old trifecta for our upcoming weekend. Awesome weather, sunshine, comfy temperatures, and low humidity levels. You don't get all three of those generally in early to mid-August. Viper radar showing the heaviest rain and storms. Got some lightning in these. The stuff that was sitting just south of Mount Vernon, it is drifting to the south, weakening a bit, but we've seen a little bit of a boundary shoot to the north. So now on the north side of Mount Vernon, right along I-75 and around Berea, torrential rain and a good bit of lightning. Also some lightning strikes with that cell around Irvin, Frenchburg, Moorhead, and West Liberty, all with some heavy rain in the area. And as you see here with the satellite and radar loop, these things aren't moving, so they pulse up and it takes a while to rain themselves out. So again, some localized flooding in some of the low-lying areas. If you get underneath one of these, that boundary laid out across eastern Kentucky just can't make any progress eastward because of Tropical Storm Debby. More on that in a second. Mount Vernon, or actually Mount Sterling, that is, talking about Mount Vernon with all the rain around. 88 there. Temperatures kind of overachieving a little bit today. Casey County near Liberty, 86 there at the Kentucky Mesonet. You can feel it out there again, upper 80s to around 90. Biggest difference, dew points higher than they have been the last couple of days, and that's why when you look at our heat index values, they're actually just a touch higher than they have been yesterday, day before, more so mid to upper 90s, a few spots reaching the 100-degree mark. Debbie's still in place along the South Carolina coast. This next front in the Central Plains, that will be the leading edge of the much advertised cool down with less humidity for the upcoming weekend. Once the sun begins to set, we're going to be in much better shape overnight. We'll start out upper 60s to around 70. And notice the east and northeast flow, that is, coming around Debbie to the southeast, and a few specks of green here and there, and that's going to mean an isolated storm or two into the day tomorrow. It has increased a little bit. Debbie has the center of circulation about 80 miles to the south of Myrtle Beach, not moving very much. Obviously, those feeder bands off of the Atlantic filling in a bit there, Wilmington, Myrtle Beach, and up toward Florence. So that's apt to cause some additional issues. If there's anything positive, notice it moves inland tomorrow and then really takes off through the mid-Atlantic. So that should cut down on additional rain totals. Will be west of it. Counterclockwise flow, and of course, that's going to put us in the favorable area. This thing will be up in the Canadian Maritimes by the end of the weekend. Still looking at upwards of 6, 8, 10 inches of rain there, southeastern parts of North Carolina, and even up into parts of Virginia. And notice how we've got a little bit of rain potential, and that's why we are going to keep the low-end rain chances, a combination of the remnants of Debbie to our east and this frontal boundary moving in. That'll keep a shower or two around for the day on Friday, upper 80s. It takes the remnant low out of the area, and then the weekend kicks in. It's going to be awesome. Feeling great for August. Man, look at the muggy cast all the way down in the comfy zone for a while. And then you add temperatures that literally may only be around the 80-degree mark for afternoon highs, both Saturday and Sunday. So to get a weekend like that in August does not happen very often at all. And we're going to see temperatures rise a little bit, but still be at or slightly below average into early next week. Once we're rid of the rain and storms, mostly clear, still warm and muggy overnight, 69, 90 tomorrow, partly sunny, an isolated storm or two, similar to today. Generally slow movers, and the front moves through on Friday. And check out the weekend. Yes, low 80s for highs, upper 50s for early morning lows. If you don't have any outdoor plans, make some and get out and enjoy some unseasonably pleasant weather for August. We do begin to moderate temperatures and bring a few storm chances back by the middle part of next week.